Introduction to generics in Java. Hello, everyone. Today we're going to look into one of Java's powerful programming features, which is generics. Generics allow us to write flexible, reusable, and error-free code. They were introduced to strengthen type checks at compile time, eliminating the need for cast and allowing for the implementation of generic algorithms. Why use generics? Let's talk about why generics are so valuable. I will say first and foremost, generics are valuable because they enhance type safety. By using generics, you ensure that your code does not cause unexpected class cast exception at runtime. The reason why is because you get to catch any potential errors during compilation. And moreover, generics promote code reusability. So you can write a method or a class to work with any type of data. So this allows you to use the same code for various data types, and this leads to more maintainable and clearer code. Basic syntax and concepts. So we're going to look at the basic syntax and concept of generics. So a generic type is a class or interface that includes a type parameter like T in class box T. And this T can be any type, which you specify when you create an instance of the class. So type parameters can also be used in method and interfaces, providing a way to reuse the same code with different inputs. Bounded type parameters. So bounded type parameters are a really important aspect of generics. Bounded type parameters, what they do is they restrict the types that can be used as type parameters. So for example, we have this box class. Unlike box class from previous slide, we have not just T, but T extends number. And this means that the type parameter T can only be replaced with number or its subclasses. This is especially useful when you need to invoke methods defined in a particular class or interface on those type parameters. Generics in collection. Generics are particularly useful in the Java collections framework. So for instance, we can have array list T and hash map KV. And these use generics to define the types they contain. This not only makes the code safer, but also clearer to understand. Additionally, you can use wildcards. So wildcards in generics, such as question mark or question mark extends or question super, they allow for more flexible code by enabling methods to operate on collections of various types. Type inference and diamond operator. So with Java 7, the diamond operator was introduced, and this diamond operator allows the compiler to infer the type parameters of a generic class. So for example, instead of writing this long, like a map, you can simply write so you would need to, instead of kind of replicating this on the right side, you can just simply have like a diamond operator, and this makes your code cleaner and easier to read. So here's an example, the old style map. You will need to construct new hash map by passing string and list of string as key and value, but Java 7 and after, you can just use diamond operator. Pitfalls and limitations of generics. So far we've looked at advantages, but generics do have limitations due to type eraser. Generic information is not available at runtime. So this can limit certain operations, and generics also cannot be used with primitive types, and you cannot instantiate an array of a generic type due to this eraser. Understanding these limitations is key to using generics effectively. So here you can see that you cannot instantiate generic types with primitive data, and you cannot create instance of type parameters. So T instance class new instance is okay, but T my object new T would create compile error. Practical examples. So we can kind of see the first example is a generic method that converts an array to a list. So you can see that we have this method static T, list T from array to list, and we're passing array of T. Then we would instantiate new array list, and then we would iterate, and then we will just add into item, then we will return a list. And then we have generic stack. So we can see that we have class stack with E, and then we are creating link stack from linked list, and we have push and pop method that push adds element to stack, and pop removes element from stack. Conclusion. So in conclusion, generics add value to Java programming by enabling type safety and code reuse. So I highly encourage you to start using generics in your project and try integrating them into existing code if you have code that doesn't have generics, and see how you can make your code more robust and maintainable. Thank you everyone for listening.